Did you know you can postpone your leg muscle aging by up to 10 years with a simple meal eaten before 8 a.m.? No, I'm not talking about expensive supplements or prescription medications. I'm talking about a familiar, everyday dish that almost everyone has seen. Yet most individuals aren't aware of it and overlook it every single morning. This breakfast meal can help people over 60 maintain their leg strength, improve their balance, prevent nighttime leg cramps, even reduce their risk of leg muscle loss by up to 72%, according to recent studies. This silent condition is subtly pushing millions of older adults into walkers, wheelchairs, or perhaps permanent immobility. The grim truth is, most people don't know about this one dish. Worse, many inadvertently make the problem worse by eating the wrong foods right when they wake up. Are you accidentally weakening your legs every morning? Watch this video until the very end. I'll provide 5 simple breakfast options that can help you stay steady and take control of your life after 60. Plus, I'll detail the exact foods you should be eating first thing in the morning. The very last item on the list might surprise you. You don't have to endure the feeling that your legs are getting weaker. You don't have to accept losing your ability to walk confidently, balance, or stay independent just because you're 60. The good news is, that process is actually reversible. What's the best part? You don't need medications, expensive equipment, hard work. It doesn't even require you to exert yourself. It all starts with something small yet significant: your first meal of the day. It may seem simple. Perhaps it sounds too familiar. On the other hand, eating breakfast correctly can either strengthen or weaken your legs over time. And this is the main concern of nutritionists today, as the majority of people over 60 are eating breakfast completely wrong. The morning mistake: skipping breakfast, coffee, and poor quality bread. They skip it. Instead, they use coffee. They consume nutrient-poor, low-quality white bread. Even worse, they believe, "I'll just drink water and eat later." What happens next? When the body enters a catabolic state, it begins to physically break down its own muscles for energy. Which muscles contract first? Do you know? To walk, stand, balance, and avoid falling, you rely on the muscles in your legs. Recover your leg strength in just 8 weeks. According to a study from Tufts University, if older adults eat a nutritious breakfast containing the right nutrients, they can regain up to 35% of their leg strength in just 8 weeks. The great thing about these foods is they're affordable, not exotic. You've probably seen them before. In other words, you just haven't assembled things correctly or eaten them at the right time. In the next few minutes, I'll discuss 5 simple, yet incredibly effective meals that science has shown can help you boost your leg strength, reduce leg cramps, regain your balance, protect your leg muscles before they gradually deteriorate. And I'll reveal a truly unique recipe at the end of this video that has given hundreds of senior citizens their sense of movement back. A small portion consumed in the morning. Oh, and if you believe lost muscle cannot be regained, stay with me. You just might change your mind. Post-60 leg health. Your natural allies in food. Before we begin, please let me know where you're watching from today. Feel free to leave a comment below and ask any questions you may have. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications for the What to Eat Over 60 channel to ensure you don't miss any of the best senior health tips. And if you're watching right now, I'd like to know if you agree with me. Enter a 1 in the comments section if this video speaks to you. Enter a 0 if it doesn't. After age 60, your body begins to lose muscle mass, especially in your legs, whether you are aware of it or not. For millions of older people each year, sarcopenia, muscle wasting, is one of the leading causes of their inability to walk long distances, difficulty getting out of chairs, a greater risk of losing balance, and ultimately needing canes, walkers, or even full-time care. What is my biggest concern? Muscle loss is painless. It's not accompanied by fever or cramps. It creeps in silently. One morning you feel your legs a little heavier. You stumble a bit when you step off a curb for another day. When you have to push yourself up with your hands one day to stand, you think, "I'm just growing old." However, that's not entirely true. You don't become weak as you get older. It's the loss of your leg strength, which is what makes you independent. Leg strength, a precious asset. You can't afford to lose. The National Institute on Aging reports that people over 60 can lose up to 33% of their leg muscle mass in 10 years, if no action is taken. When you lose leg muscle, you become unbalanced. You're at a higher risk of falling. Your strides shorten. You walk slower. You might even start procrastinating. As your legs weaken, blood circulation worsens, mobility becomes limited, and a chain reaction begins. Increased body fat, decreased bone density, poor sleep, and reduced appetite. The worst impact is feeling trapped by a body that no longer cooperates. Why does this have the biggest impact on me in the morning? Because after 7 or 9 hours of sleep, your body enters a state of prolonged hunger. If you don't eat something right when you wake up, your body starts using your own muscles as fuel. This is especially dangerous for older adults whose muscle development is already slower than when they were young. If you don't stop this process with the right food first thing in the morning, your leg muscles will continue to gradually deteriorate before the day even begins. Your legs are the largest muscle group in your body, so losing muscle there not only makes you weaker, but also throws off your overall metabolic balance. Blood flow to the legs slows down. Circulation in the legs decreases, and several additional problems begin to appear. Leg cramps, trembling, limbs tingling or numbness, and even problems with coordination when walking or climbing stairs. As a result, many older adults who don't have serious medical conditions soon become frail, inactive, and eventually dependent on others to perform even the most basic tasks. Restoring independence. Breakfast is key. But here's the good news. Your body can still restore itself if you act quickly. If you start tomorrow morning and consume the right foods at the right time, you can help your muscles recover, regain leg strength, improve your balance, prevent cramps, and most importantly, maintain your independence with every step you take. So keep watching. I'll then show you the leg muscle's natural allies, the food science calls, and the simple breakfast options that can significantly change your gait, your ability to get out of a chair, and your quality of life after 60. David's story. Reclaiming his legs. At 69. David is 69 years old. Once a construction engineer, he traversed the United States, climbing hills, navigating forests, and scaling scaffolding without growing tired. But now, when he wakes up in the morning, his legs don't feel like they belong to him anymore. His knees are stiff. His feet can be numb sometimes or feel heavy as lead others, like trying to move a rusty machine. So, his first few steps in the morning are tentative, low, and unstable. One morning as he was walking out to the porch to get his newspaper, he tripped on a low step and slipped. Although it wasn't a serious injury, he was deeply frightened. Because more than the fall, he felt as if he was gradually losing something. He had once taken his leg strength for granted. His wife also started to notice. He walked slowly. His gait was unsteady. Every time he got up from the sofa, he had to push off with both hands on his knees. He didn't seem as eager to go for his morning walks in the park either. And when he finally admitted that he had more frequent leg cramps at night, she knew something was wrong. David had no serious medical conditions, no diabetes, no arthritis. Doctors secretly call what he was experiencing after 60 facing a time when muscle loss, especially in the legs, which bear your full weight, stabilize every step, and allow you to get up from the front porch, living room, or bathroom, increases silently but powerfully. After that fall, David started digging. He discovered something he'd never truly thought about in his life after speaking with a nutritionist, watching videos and reading publications. What you eat in the morning can make your legs either stronger or weaker. With each day that passed, he started to change. He stopped skipping breakfast, which he used to do. He stopped drinking black coffee on an empty stomach. He began his mornings with simple, uncomplicated foods packed with the exact nutrients his body craved to rebuild muscle, improve circulation in his legs, alleviate leg weakness, improve balance, and most importantly, help him stand up without mental preparation or worrying about falling. His first noticeable change was 3 weeks later. Getting out of bed felt lighter. His morning steps had lost their unsteadiness and hesitation. His nighttime leg cramps had stopped. He began walking, around the house again, and at the park afterward, By the second month, he was walking about 2 kilometers every morning without stopping. "I feel like I've gotten my legs back," he tells his wife often these days. David maintains healthy, independent, and energetic legs well into his 60s, something most people think is impossible, with just a few small changes to his daily routine and no aids or canes. You can accomplish this as well. You don't need luck, just the knowledge of where to start. 5. Powerful breakfasts for stronger legs. After 60, I will then guide you through the 5 exact breakfast ingredients that David used to build stronger, steadier, and more reliable legs. Things that thousands of older citizens are now including in their daily routine. Whole eggs, your top muscle fuel. For a quick meal that will help with muscle recovery, especially in your legs, there's nothing simpler or more effective than a cooked egg. Eggs contain almost all the amino acids your body needs for muscle growth and repair. But the real magic happens in the yolk. It contains vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, and a crucial compound called leucine, which is a key trigger of muscle protein synthesis. This is especially true for the legs, which are more susceptible to muscle loss after age 60. An 8-week study from the University of Illinois found that older adults who ate 2 eggs every morning experienced a significant increase in leg strength and self-sufficiency. Furthermore, eggs bolster the neuromuscular system, which helps improve walking control, balance, and the risk of falling, one of the most dangerous consequences of muscle loss in the elderly. Eggs, rich in vitamin B12, also protect the myelin sheath that surrounds your nerves, improving brain transmission. You'll walk more steadily, sway less, and miss fewer steps as a result. Additionally, since older adults frequently have low levels of this mineral, eggs provide an easily absorbable form of iron, which helps increase circulation and oxygen delivery to your leg muscles. For the best results, eat the entire egg. Don't discard the yolk and consume it 30 to 60 minutes after waking up. Boiled eggs are the ideal choice as they retain all their benefits without added fats. For more variety, try making a quick scramble with tomatoes or spinach. Both are rich in magnesium, which supports your lower body's muscle health and antioxidants. Ensure your egg is worth more than just breakfast every morning. It's your primary defense against the gradual weakening of your leg muscles. And if you stick with it for 30 days, you'll very likely see a change. Stronger legs, fewer cramps, and perhaps, most importantly, no need to grab the handrail every time you try to stand up. 2. Oats with chia seeds. Steady energy release. If eggs provide fuel for your muscles, then oats, sprinkled with chia seeds, provide them with steady energy to work throughout the morning. Furthermore, when combined with chia seeds, this simple mixture works wonders for older adults who want to preserve their leg strength, prevent muscle atrophy, and improve blood flow to the legs. Oats are rich in beta-glucans, a soluble fiber that reduces inflammation, enhances muscle nutrient absorption, and aids in blood sugar regulation. When your blood sugar levels are stable, your body can better absorb the proteins and minerals needed to regenerate your leg muscles. That's especially crucial for older adults whose metabolic efficiency frequently significantly decreases by age 60. Additionally, chia seeds provide calcium, potassium, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids. Besides controlling nerve signals and maintaining proper muscle contraction, these 4 essential minerals are also helpful in preventing leg cramps, especially those painful ones that happen at night. Stiff legs can result from walking and prolonged standing, but chia's magnesium helps relax smooth muscles. Potassium maintains electrolyte balance and promotes blood circulation in your legs, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach even the tiny, often overlooked muscle units in your lower body. It's very easy to make. Mix 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or nut milk. Cook until soft. Stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. You can add some blueberries or banana slices as a garnish for extra natural sweetness and antioxidants. Eat it warm, ideally within an hour of waking up. Older adults who switch to oats and chia in the morning report improved endurance throughout the day, reduced leg pain, and improved balance when standing for long periods or climbing stairs. Nighttime leg cramps often gradually diminish and are a clear sign that the muscles are finally getting the support they need to recover. Beyond just a healthy breakfast, oats have many uses. With the help of this firm foundation, adults over 60 can continue to be strong, independent, and fully engaged in life on their own terms. 3. Bananas. Nature's electrolyte medicine. It's no coincidence that bananas are often referred to as nature's electrolyte medicine for older adults. Because of their high potassium content, bananas are among the best fruits for preventing leg cramps, improving circulation, encouraging healthy muscle contraction, and maintaining leg strength in adults over 60. Since your body is frequently depleted of essential nutrients right after waking up, bananas are especially effective at that time. A medium banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium, or 10% of your daily requirement. Potassium is necessary for maintaining the electrical charge across muscle cell membranes and for allowing fluid, coordinated muscle activity. A lack of potassium increases the likelihood that muscles will malfunction or spasm, which can result in nighttime cramps or a twitching sensation in your legs while you're trying to relax. This problem is common in older adults, particularly those who are using diuretics or have poor mineral absorption. A Harvard University study found that older adults who regularly ate bananas had a 33% lower risk of leg cramps than those who didn't eat enough high-potassium foods. Vitamin B6, also abundant in bananas, is crucial for nerve communication, helping to strengthen balance and coordination when walking by facilitating better connections between your brain and your leg muscles. But not everyone likes bananas. If you have chronic kidney disease, type 2 diabetes, or are managing your blood sugar, too much potassium can be harmful. Increased blood sugar or irregular heartbeats could be the result of it. In some cases, a smaller, slightly unripe banana will be better because it has more resistant starch and less sugar, which slows digestion and keeps blood sugar levels stable. The best time to eat a banana is right after your main breakfast, not while you're hungry. To avoid unexpected blood sugar spikes, you can consume it with plain Greek yogurt, mixed with chia seeds, or added to your oatmeal for enhanced nutrient absorption and to maintain balanced energy levels. Most older adults without underlying medical conditions just need to consume one small banana in the morning to maintain electrolyte balance, protect their leg muscles, improve their stride, and prevent natural muscle loss. It is simple, affordable. When used correctly, bananas can serve as a powerful leg shield that gives you strength, stability, and confidence as you begin your day. They are also easy to digest. 4. Greek yogurt. Overnight muscle repair. One of the greatest breakfast options if you want to stop the slow and unnoticeable muscle loss that occurs overnight is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is strained 3 times to remove most of the liquid, giving it a thick, creamy texture and nearly double the protein of regular yogurt. Because of its slow-digesting casein protein, Greek yogurt is especially helpful for people over 60 who need to maintain and improve leg muscles. Sleep causes your body to enter a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue for energy. Older adults should be particularly concerned about this, since age-related hormonal and metabolic changes have already slowed muscle repair. If the right proteins aren't taken in first thing in the morning, muscle degradation continues, especially in the legs, which are already weakened by decreased activity, circulation, and hormonal changes. A 170-gram serving of Greek yogurt contains about 17 grams of high-quality protein and leucine, the primary amino acid responsible for kickstarting muscle protein synthesis. Greek yogurt, also rich in calcium and vitamin D, supports strong bones and neuromuscular coordination, 2 things that are essential for improved balance and more fluid walking. Furthermore, the probiotics in yogurt, primarily known for their positive effects on gut health, also boost nutrient absorption and reduce chronic inflammation, both of which contribute to better circulation in the legs. In just 6 weeks, older adults who consumed 20 grams of casein protein daily and exercised minimally reported a measurable increase in leg strength, according to a study from MRI University in the Netherlands. The same group also reported better balance and fewer nighttime leg cramps. However, not everyone can tolerate Greek yogurt well. If you are lactose intolerant or have digestive problems, look for lactose-free goods. You might also want to consider alternatives made from goat's or sheep's milk, which are frequently less harmful to the stomach. Avoid sugar-laden store-bought yogurts and artificial flavors. Shy away from sugar, which can raise blood sugar in adults over 60, promote inflammation, and hinder muscle recovery. For the best results, Greek yogurt should be eaten within an hour of waking up or about 30 minutes after doing light morning activity. To enhance flavor and nutritional value, add some chia seeds, cinnamon, or unsweetened berries. Greek yogurt's high protein content, remarkable digestibility, and versatility make it a long-term ally for leg health. It makes you feel steadier, more energetic, and ready to go anywhere every morning. 5. Pan-seared salmon. Muscle regeneration. After 60. If you want to boost muscle regeneration in your legs after age 60, incorporate salmon or other fatty fish like mackerel and sardines into your breakfast at least twice a week. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA2, which are powerful compounds that have been shown to enhance insulin sensitivity, reduce muscle inflammation, and promote muscle tissue protein absorption. Together, they assist older adults in slowing their normal muscle atrophy and recovering leg strength. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults over 65 who consumed 2 servings of fatty fish each week maintained 27% more leg muscle mass than those who ate only red meat or no fish at all. The fish-eating group improved significantly in their walking ability, balance, and had a 36% lower risk of falling due to weak legs. Even more impressive. How does this process work? Omega-3 fatty acids reduce chronic inflammation, a subtle, yet dangerous factor that erodes and decreases muscle strength, especially in the lower body. With 20 grams of highly digestible protein per 100 grams cooked, salmon is an excellent source of vitamin B12 and D. These vitamins are crucial for neuromuscular transmission and help your muscles and brain work together better when you move. Simplest way to prepare it: pan-sear fresh salmon in extra virgin olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. For a high-protein, fat, and mineral-balanced breakfast, serve it with baked sweet potatoes, steamed greens, or a few slices of avocado. If you don't have time to cook fish in the morning, opt for a sugar-free smoked salmon piece or use a high-quality fish oil supplement. But most nutritionists agree that the best way to get nutrients is through whole foods, then supplementing with functional foods. Just a quick tip: eat it early in the morning when your stomach is still mostly empty, and start with smaller portions if you already have problems with fat digestion, fatty liver, or increased cholesterol. Choose baked or steamed fish instead of fried fish. Reduce the frequency to once a week if you experience slow digestion or bloating, and consider consuming it with digestive enzymes as advised by your doctor. Salmon and other fatty fish are great sources of nutrients other than protein. They keep your muscles flexible, healthy, and ready to recover in the same way as your body's natural lubrication. Most importantly, they help protect your legs from the insidious deterioration that comes with aging. Remember that even one serving of salmon for breakfast a week at any age is a big investment in your ability to walk confidently, stay balanced, and live an active life. The hidden meal: sweet potatoes served with natural mineral salt. I promised to reveal this dish at the beginning of the video. It's not a supplement, it's not a superfood that costs a fortune. Almost everyone keeps this truly simple item in their kitchen: steamed sweet potatoes sprinkled with a little Celtic sea salt. It sounds easy, but the impact is extensive. Sweet potatoes' highly complex carbohydrate content can help your muscles replenish their glycogen stores after a long night's rest. Sweet potatoes are unique because, in contrast to many other popular breakfast meals, their starches don't cause blood sugar levels to spike. Instead, it provides stable energy, preventing morning muscle fatigue, especially in the legs, which are prone to cramps, dull aches, and gradual weakness if not properly fueled. Even better, sweet potatoes are an excellent source of potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, a powerful combination of nutrients that helps manage nerve impulses, maintain blood flow to the legs, and combat weak legs affected by irregular electrolyte levels. Magnesium, in particular, is known for being a powerful promoter of muscle relaxation. It reduces cramps, lessens stiffness, and aids in balance when standing or moving throughout the day. What about the salt? Celtic sea salt is not like table salt. More than 80 trace elements that your body, particularly your muscles, frequently need to maintain coordination, smooth contractions, and avoid cramps are present in this unprocessed natural sea salt. Unlike refined salt, Celtic salt does not significantly raise blood pressure. Instead, it promotes proper electrolyte replenishment ratios, accelerates leg muscle regeneration, and stabilizes fluid pressure within muscle tissue. Over a 90-day period, individuals who consumed a high-fiber breakfast that included sweet potatoes and sea salt, which are rich in potassium and magnesium, showed 41% better balance and almost 50% fewer falls, according to a study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition. It's very easy to use. Half of a soft, warm, steamed sweet potato with a pinch of Celtic salt. Eat it warm after a warm glass of water, and about 10 minutes before your main breakfast. This timing helps initiate mineral absorption and normalize blood sugar levels for the rest of the morning. For just 1 week, doing this every morning can lead to lighter steps, less numbness, fewer cramps, and an easier time getting up without hesitation or stumbling. Most people don't know about this hidden type of breakfast. However, it can function as a silent support system for everyone over 60, helping to preserve one of their most valuable assets as we age, the ability to walk freely and confidently. Essential morning habits for enhanced leg health. Daily leg strength repair and protection are mandatory, but morning activities to improve leg stability and strength are also crucial, just like eating the right nutrition. Additionally, older adults should develop a few simple morning habits that can significantly improve their confidence, balance, and leg strength. Drink a glass of warm water with a touch of natural mineral salt right when you wake up. After a long night's sleep, many people wake up with stiff, heavy legs, or feel unstable when standing because their bodies are electrolyte deficient and dehydrated. 250 ml of warm water with 1/5 of a teaspoon of Celtic or Himalayan salt helps restore electrolyte balance, improves blood circulation to the legs, calms the nervous system, and helps avoid cramps as you begin to move. Sip slowly for 5 minutes, then eat breakfast. Perform leg raises and balance exercises for about 3 minutes. No equipment. Indoors. Stand tall in your living room or bedroom and lift your leg off the floor by 2 to 4 inches. Switch legs after 10 seconds of holding. Perform 5 rounds on each side. This simple practice reduces your risk of falling when getting out of bed or out of your bedroom by increasing body awareness and balance. Additionally, it tones your hips, thighs, and calves, muscles that lose mass the fastest as we age. Get out of bed too soon. Many older people get out of bed too quickly, which can cause dizziness, loss of balance, or even falls. Instead, sit up slowly, rotate your ankles and wrists a few times, and take 3 deep breaths. This gradually reactivates blood flow to your brain and lower body, allowing you to begin your day with more control and fewer stumbles. These simple, inexpensive, and time-saving practices, when combined with a healthy diet, help lay the groundwork for long-term mobility, independence, and daily leg health. Enjoy the morning sun. Early morning sunlight can naturally boost vitamin D production, which strengthens bones and helps calcium absorption, simply by spending 5 minutes by a window or on a balcony. This is especially valuable for the ankles and wrists. This is especially crucial for anyone who is experiencing muscle loss symptoms or weak legs. It's a simple act, yet it kicks off internal body processes and strengthens the foundation your legs need to stay strong. Never let your stomach remain empty for too long after waking up. The longer you skip breakfast, the more your body begins to break down muscle for energy, a process known as catabolism. Have something small like half a steamed sweet potato, a hard-boiled egg, or a little bit of oatmeal if you can't have a full meal at this time. You can shift the focus from muscle breakdown to muscle regeneration and recovery by doing just one tiny thing. Make smart choices for your legs. If you adhere to these 5 simple morning habits and breakfast strategies we've just discussed, your legs will gradually recover. The shakiness when standing will disappear. Those unexpected cramps won't startle you anymore. And more importantly, you'll experience them naturally. Again, you are not a slave to your body. You are in charge of it. A dose is given to you each morning. There is a limited amount of time to decide. Will you also feel your legs slightly weak today? Or will you take action to preserve your strength, stability, and independence? You've just heard about 5 meals that are scientifically proven to help you walk more comfortably, stop muscle loss, boost your balance, increase blood flow to your legs, and rebuild leg strength. Your ability to stride confidently, stand on your own 2 feet, and live the life you desire is influenced by the same factors. Furthermore, you've discovered one simple thing that seems like it can improve your entire bone, muscle, and brain system in the morning. Cooked sweet potatoes with a tiny pinch of natural mineral salt. And now you know that there are 5 easy yet powerful morning habits that make everything you eat more than just a healthy meal. They develop into a comprehensive recovery regimen for the legs. You can do something about it. There's no need to see a doctor tomorrow morning. No gym, no equipment, just a choice. Make it a conscious start to your day instead of letting age decide the fate of your legs. Additionally, if you could only eat one meal tomorrow morning to protect your legs, what would you choose to cook? Your response in the comments section might be exactly what other older adults need to hear about your experience. To ensure you don't miss what's next, please remember to like, subscribe to What to Eat Over 60, and turn on notifications if you found this video helpful. In the next video, I'll discuss 3 common breakfast foods that many older adults eat every morning under the false impression that they're healthy, but in reality are gradually weakening their muscles, possibly causing cramps, numb legs, and even hindering the entire healing process. Don't let bad breakfast choices be the only thing that renders all your efforts futile. Healthcare doesn't begin in the hospital. It begins in your kitchen at 7 a.m. Make a wise choice the moment you take your first taste. As long as you can walk with strength, you're still living life to the fullest. So, take care of your legs. I'm grateful you stayed through the entire video, especially when it comes to keeping your legs healthy, steady, and independent after 60. I hope the knowledge we learned today will aid you on your journey to better health. In the next video, we will continue to explore little-known truths about the aging process in your legs that most people choose not to talk about.